So I am not single anymore. I love Girl, I Guess. We are definitely coming back. Hey guys, it's Ming and welcome back to my channel. And I decided to do my recap of 2021 over a little cocktail. So I call this the Mingle, which is Crown Royal Apple, Tropical Punch, and Guava Juice. So cheers to the new year. 2021 was not the best year of my life. It actually was like a weird year for me. But I can't say this in 2021. I did learn a lot about myself. Like I learned appreciation of being alone. I did have my very first collaboration with a big brand, Apheat. I launched my own flat irons, which I had completely creative control over the entire process, which I decided to do the airport thing. And I had so much fun just actually bringing to life a concept that I wanted to do since maybe like 2015. I knew I wanted to I knew my inspiration was the Chanel fashion show from 2014, which is how I first came so inspired because I love the Chanel fashion shows, and they did like a Chanel airport. And then one of my favorite movies is Catch Me If You Can. So I knew I wanted to do an airplane theme, but I wanted to use the actual airport because I love how Chanel use the airport and not just like the airplane, or like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people use like the airplane of the concept. And I really wanted to use the airport of the concept. And I really wanted it to embody the 1960s and 70s era of flight attendants and how they used to be so fly with the A-line skirts, the knee boots, the gloves, the scarves, the hats. Like I really wanted to embody the 1960s and 70s. So like when you look at the campaign, you'll see a lot of 70s and 60s inspo, from the hairstyle to the style of shooting to the filter over the shot. So that was amazing. I wanted to do an airport, but I just never could figure out how. Yeah, I never could really figure out how to make it branded and like actually keep it and be able to work on it and make it exactly how I want it. I was like, I'm gonna turn my back office into an airport shoot. When your products and hot tools is not giving what it's supposed to give, it's time to put it on the belt. When your flat iron does not reach 450 degrees like ours, it's time to throw it away. Get rid of it. When your blow dryer is not salon worthy, say goodbye. When your shampoos, conditioners, and spray just does not do what they're supposed to do, just put it on the belt. It's out of here. Make sure you guys shop apheat.com. For the first time in 2021, I got to go to Italy, which I've never been to Italy, which honestly, I really want to travel more and expand my point of view. And I think through traveling is how you expand your point of view of life and culture and arts and everything and inspiration. So I got to go to the Amalfi Coast. I got to go to Paris. I've been in Paris before, but not like how I went to Paris this time. Like this time I actually like walked the Louvre. I went to go see the Eiffel Tower, which I've never saw in person. And I actually want to spend more time over in the UK and in France and Italy. What else did I do last year? I think one of my biggest accomplishments last year is that I did get to launch a podcast with my best friend, Karen Stovall, the Girl, I Guess podcast, which we launched in January. But we only shot January to July. And then our schedules just got very inconflicted because the podcast was being shot in LA. As you know, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. So as it got closer and closer to the fall, which it's like the end of third quarter, the beginning of fourth quarter. That's like my busiest time in business, where, you know, I'm preparing for Black Friday. I'm trying to make sure my campaigns are straight. I'm trying to make sure all of my inventory is straight. And then my birthday is closing out third quarter. So we didn't get the film after July, which I really, really, really do miss podcasting. And I love Girl I Guess. I love Karen. I love each and every person that actually listens and loves our podcast. We are definitely coming back in 2022.
Oh, it's on!
All right.
That's what I like, Steve.
We just have to work out some logistics because of, you know, I live in Atlanta, she lives in LA, but we definitely are super excited. We had a call about it about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So we both are in alignment with actually wanting to do the podcast in 2022. So I'm excited about that. In business, I did a lot. I did more maintaining than I did growth. So I need to like switch my focus and work on my systems. A lot of times last year, I can say I did a lot of procrastinating, and I kind of like talk about this on my Instagram live. So if you have a chance, go over to my Instagram, click on my IGTV, and you'll see all of my motivational rants. And you'll see where I talk about my procrastination. I talk about just doing what the fuck I say I'm going to do. And meaning like God already gives you the play. He already has the play and the plan for you. All you have to do is run it. And I think a lot of people get lost in actually running the play. And when I say people, I do mean myself, because I already know what I need to do to be great. I already know the steps that I need to go to the next level. And I don't know if it's what fear or whatever it is to why I won't actually take the steps to do what I need to do, that I know. Like, these are things that I know that if I do A, B, and C, I will go here. I will accomplish this. Like, my business will grow, my brand will grow. You know what I mean? But so this year, I'm trying to implement the play. Like, I have the play. Like, you know what I mean? I have what to do. I just need to run the plays. So this year, I got my playbook wide open. So if you get a chance, check out my IG. You guys will see my motivational rants. I'm actually going to try to get them over here to my YouTube so you guys can be motivated, because I think a lot of times, I think fear and faith can't live in the same house. And I think that I am honestly afraid to go, or I was afraid, because I'm not afraid no more, to go to like the next level. And I think like once the fear set in, then the comfortability set in. And I think like God's not done with me, and he's not done taking me to the next level. And so I need to like laser focus and run the play. And so that's like one of the things that 2021 has like taught me, is to stop procrastinating. And I did a lot of procrastination, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, let's just do it next week, I'm gonna do it, you know what I mean? No, let's do it right now. The motto is, let's just do what we say we're going to do. End of story. And so you guys know I have a 3.5-year-old daughter. I actually seen like a huge change in her over in 2021, like from just like speaking in complete sentences. Okay. She knows how to read. She's so smart and funny, but also so feisty. It's so amazing seeing like a child's personality, and to see like some of my personality, and then to see some of her dad's personality, to where like I'm very like loud and, hey, where the party at, who here, talk to everybody, take my pictures, get your camera out.
My daughter got her attitude from me. I don't give a fuck, and she's I don't give a fuck junior.
Her father is kind of like shy, does not like people, do not want to be filmed, do not want to be around a bunch of people. And so like to see her, like every time I turn on the camera, she be like, no pictures, don't want to be filmed. Like, you know, you got to catch her on a really good day to get a picture. Like, it's so crazy. Like, she dresses herself. So again, if you follow my Instagram, or she has an Instagram, which you guys should follow. It's called Little Miss Story. I put it right here. She dresses herself, and sometimes she's a princess in a full princess outfit, from the wand to the shoes to the crown. And then sometimes she does not match at all, which I tell her, I said, sorry, this don't match. She's like, ooh, this is so good. I actually need to record her picking out her clothes, because she picks them out the night before, and she like lays them down. And as she's like laying them down, matching them up, in her mind, she's like, ooh, this is so good. Mommy, look at this. This is so good. Ooh, this is so good. And I'm like, sorry, that don't match. She'd be like, yes, it do. This is so good, Mommy. I want to wear this. And so I kind of let her express herself. But sometimes in the morning, like if she forgets to do it at night, and then like we're running late, I dress her, and she just not like my style. She be like, no, I can't wear this. It's not cute. And she be like pulling on her clothes. This is not cute, Mommy. I cannot go to school like this. Mind you guys, this is a 3-year-old. So like, I think like that was the best part of 2021, was actually being a mother and actually seeing with my own 2 eyes, like a human being that I created grow. Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, so crazy. Like, I grew a human being. Like, I'd be like, almost like, if you haven't made a human, let's not talk. Because I've created a human being. Like, I made a human. I'm unstoppable. But so like, that was like one of my most amazing moments. Oh, in 2021, I did get a boyfriend.
Damn!
So I am not single anymore. I've been in a relationship since June. And being in a relationship, it really, really, it like calms you down, right? So I really, really, really enjoy being in a relationship, even though I did really, really enjoy being single. But being single is really not that productive for me, because I was like living like a hot girl lifestyle, in and out of town, hanging out till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. It was wild. And so like, when you find somebody who actually supports your dreams and, like, you know what I mean, supports you mentally and physically, and it's just like there to, as just like a complete support system, it's like amazing. So I did get a boyfriend. I am off the market. No. And I like being in a relationship. Yeah. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Only thing I would change about being in a relationship is that the only thing I ever did not like about a relationship was the compromising part. But I'm learning to do more compromising. And so it's going good. It's very healthy. And like, to have somebody support you like mentally, like as far as like not stress you out, it's like I can get so much more accomplished. Like, my mental health is the healthiest that it's ever been right now. The healthiest, hands down. Oh yeah, so it's now life anniversary. We turned 8. In 2021, so this will be our 9th year in business in 2022. I cannot believe that we've been open for almost 9 years. Oh my, I remember when I opened up my salon, the salon owner that I used to work for told me I seen many grand openings and grand closings. You won't make it past 2 years. And look at us. We are at 9 years. It's thriving. I actually have, I can't believe it. It's 9 years. It's going to be in June. Snowlight anniversary will be 9 years old. That's bananas. That is bananas. How did COVID affect my 2021? COVID didn't really affect my 2021 because one, I live in Atlanta, so they didn't shut down anything whatsoever. It did affect it a little bit as far as like traveling. They made traveling a little bit more difficult as far as like you have to either be vaccinated. A lot of places wasn't taking American citizens. A lot of places wasn't taking people that wasn't vaccinated. And I wasn't vaccinated, which I think if you want to get vaccinated, you should. If you don't, that's totally up to you. It's totally personal preference. But like my birthday got ruined. Like I was supposed to go to Turks and Caicos on September the 10th. September the 1st, they made a country mandate to where every person had to be vaccinated. Half of my party was vaccinated, half of my party wasn't, so I had to cancel like my plans. So I didn't even have like a birthday trip. Like it kind of like threw a monkey wrench in all of my birthday plans. So I actually have to do my birthday ×2 this year because last year I didn't really get to celebrate how I wanted to. COVID really affected my travel plans, and it didn't necessarily really affect my business. It's just harder to get, it was harder to get people to actually work because of all the supplemental help from the government. So a lot of people was just like quitting their jobs, didn't want to work, or like a lot of like my third party companies, like my shipper companies, they was having delays because they couldn't find workers to actually, you know, do the job. But other than that, COVID didn't really have too much of a hard effect on my 2021. So 2022, I'm planning to go big. Like 2022 is life of luxury, going big, going to the next level. I want to travel more. I want to take Story. Story got her passport in 2021. So I actually want to take her to, I want her to go see Paris. I want her to see a picture of the Eiffel Tower at 3 or 4 years old. And so then she can, when she get older, have something to look back like, oh, I went to the Eiffel Tower at 4 and now I'm back here at 14 or whenever we decide to go back. But I want to travel more. My goal is to do 12 countries in 12 months. So let's see how that goes. I want to grow my businesses and my brands, and I know how to do it, so I'm just trying to implement it. I want to start my own podcast about just a motivational platform for my tribe, and I want to do it over coffee. So I've already came up with the name, so look out for that. I definitely want to, and I don't necessarily know if we could just box it into being a podcast, because it'll definitely be video content too. But I definitely want to create a motivational platform where I interview entrepreneurs and like-minded people, and then I also give you guys my motivational advice and my entrepreneur advice, and just motivate, because I think like motivation is one of the most important part, because it's your mental and it's feeding your mental. And entrepreneurship to me is 85% mentality, is your mental health. That's what I tell people, you have to take care of your mental health. So I want to launch a platform that focus on your mental health and motivation, and, you know, getting rid of fear and just striving and becoming the best version of yourself. And I think a lot of times you are the only person standing in the way of becoming the best version of yourself. So like I want to like stop all that. So I plan to launch a motivational platform with videos and audio. I said I want to travel, I want to grow my businesses. I want to do more partnerships with brands. I really enjoyed my last partnership, so I definitely want to expand my partnership realm. And I want to focus on self-care and self-care in every aspect. If it's just like taking that personal time out for myself and not being selfish to myself. Like if I need a break, I'm gonna take a break. If I want to sleep in one day, I'm gonna sleep in one day. Like I need to like be kinder to myself and not like work myself like a workhorse. Like yes, I want to work. Yes, I want to be disciplined. Yes, I want to not procrastinate, but I also want to take care of my mental health. So like this year, I'm being very, very, very forward thinking and taking care of my mental health and my self-care. And I set the biggest monetary goal for my businesses this year. So like I definitely want to achieve that. I want to network with more of my people. Like I want to get out and like meet more of my people, do more lunches, more dinners. Like I want to connect with more people and grow my network. And I know like your network equals your net worth. So like I definitely want to expand my network and show up more for people. I want to become a better friend. And when I say a better friend, I just mean like I just want to show up more for people that show up for me. And so that's one of my things to do, because like I get so caught up in my life and I'm so busy that I miss so many things. I want 2022 to actually be the best year of my life. So that's basically my recap of 2021. It was a very meek and mild year, but I did start my podcast. I did see my baby grow. My salon turned 8 years old. I did travel to Italy and Paris. I launched a huge collab with Apheat. I got a boyfriend. And I'm the mentally healthiest I've ever been. So 2022, let's get it. Like all I gotta say is 2022, come in here like you got some sense. Please. Happy New Year.